Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to Clangen. We are back, and we are almost 2 years in. I'm planning on getting to 2 years today, in this episode. And we've not really had, again, I usually, whenever I play, we usually, absolutely packed with cats already. And we're not really at the moment, so we are still quite quiet, quite a small clan, which is good. Very manageable. We do actually have a couple of mates now. So I think 2 of them might be too old to have kittens, which are Puppy Lake and Rapid Catcher. I think they might be too old to maybe have kittens. I'm not sure how old they stop from having kittens, so they might never have any. But I still have hope for Dandelion Feather and Frost Spots. So we'll see if maybe they decide to have kittens at some point, but yeah, those are the 2 that I'm kind of hoping maybe have kittens at some point. So let's timescape for one more moon. Frostbots has gotten White Garth. That's not good. Yeah, speaking of Frostbots, oh no. Right. We've got plentiful herbs, menacing cats, and some thanks to Civil Pet. So they're okay. They're okay. We've got so much stuff here, look. All of our, stuff that we have, it's all there. We are plentiful. We have loads and loads of medicine that will hopefully help heal him, because White Cough isn't too serious. We just gotta hope it doesn't get worse. And speaking of, we need to get young cats in, because we need another medicine cat, like an apprentice, because if something happens to Frozen Bumble, we have nobody to take over from her. So she is still very young, but that doesn't mean to say that she can't get sick herself or, all these other issues. She needs to be fit and healthy for the clan. She is very important right now, and we don't have anybody who can take over her. I mean, any cat can become a medicine cat, but I want to particularly train an apprentice from, a young apprentice to do that. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, maybe there'll be kittens at some point. I really hope so. And I have allowed it so that same gender couples can have kittens together. So even though Puppy Lake and Rapid Catcher are both males, they could technically have kittens together if they wanted to. And Dandelion Feather and Frostbots could also have kittens if they want to as well. We don't question it. It happens. Maybe they have a surrogate. Who knows? But we're if they ever have kittens, then they can have them together, which is really cute. Let's see what everyone's up to. So Middlestar wants to go on a patrol. Puppy Lake was started by a shrew while out on patrol. Frozen Bumble is eavesdropping on Warble Speckle. Rapid Catcher is helping to reinforce the nursery walls. We've got no kittens. Unless you're doing that because you're planning on having kittens at some point. Hint hint, he is already 131 moons, which is 11 years old. Over that. So again, I don't know if he's allowed to have kittens or not, and his mate is 100 moons as well, 112. So he's really close to being an elder now. So if he becomes an elder, I think the deputy position might go to somebody else, which is interesting. We'll have to see who we think might be a good next one. Water Speckle is also 120 moons as well, so she's really close to being in the Elder's Den too. We're going to be covered in elders. We're going to have so many elders at one point. Warbler Speckle has a list of complaints for Minnow Lulu Water is sitting alone. Again, he's only got a year, just less than 2 years until he's in the Elder's Den as well. Cliffpelt cleans the clearing of fallen leaves. Dandelion Feather is feeling restless. Silverfog is busy chastising clanmates, but no cat is sure what for. Frostbots is humming a tune he heard near a two-leg place. Gragglefleck wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Dotstripe wants to get to know Lulu Water better. Okay. Want to see your relationships. Anything with it? Oh, that's why. See, he likes Lulu Water. I'm gonna go all the way back to see Lulu Water and how he feels about him. An ever so slight romantic there as well. That is really interesting. I feel like all of our cats at the moment are gay. I don't think I've actually seen a straight I think we have seen an ever so slight a straight crush, but I feel like most of them are all gay, which is great. That's fine by me. Let's put Frozen Bumble on a patrol. As their oaks are washed with brilliant colour, Frozen Bumble heads out on a patrol to gather the last green leaves. Picking only the green leaves proves a challenge, but not impossible, and with careful effort, Frozen Bumble still manages to bring a decent number home, including an extra mouthful of elder leaves, not wanting any good herb to be left to waste in the harsh frosts. Great! Let's put 3 random cats on a patrol. On their way to mount the far corner of the mountain, Little Water starts telling a story of their ancestors to keep every cat entertained. Oh, that's interesting because he's a kitty pet, so I wonder what that sounds like. The rocky terrain is too rough to keep up a story, and eventually Little Water peters out, breathless and panting. Oh no. Let's get 3 more cats out there. The patrol spots a badger making a den on Glint Clan's territory. See, Glint Clan is our enemy. Or they're hostile towards us. I'm going to proceed though. As luck would have it, Poppy Lake smells a Glint Clan patrol approaching. He calls out to the patrol and tells them about the badger and where he saw it making a den. The Glint Clan patrol is grateful and returns to camp immediately to report the badger to their leader. Let's see if that's changed anything. Okay, they're neutral now, and Saffron Clan and Clouded Clan are both allies with us. So that's a good thing. I'm not sure who else to befriend. We could befriend any of these. We could also provoke somebody, but I don't have plans. Let's befriend Ant Clan. You know, I haven't heard much of Ant Clan. We always hear about Morel Clan and Glint Clan, I feel like, but we never hear about Ant Clan. So I'm gonna go and try and befriend them. See what happens there. And then let's go to the next moon. Yeah, look at the snow. Terrible weather convinces Poppy Lake to skip the gathering. Any befriending of Ant Clan can wait until the sky isn't caving in on Fern Clan. Okay. No changes there then. Poppy Lake meets an injured warrior from Ant Clan who asks to join the clan in exchange for healing. Oh, we've got a new cat. Frostspot's white cough is gone. Charred Haze, are they new in our... Oh, look. They're only 14 moons old and they're a non-binary cat. Good kit sitter and a good hunter. Cute. So they are... Oh no, they're from Ant Clan. That is really cute. Does it say originally from another clan? What an... Oh, I love it. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I love it when we get new cats and we get to like see... And they've all been really cute cats, I think, so far. We've got Lulu Water that's come in from a kitty pet. Gragglefleck came in from Glint Clan, which is why they didn't like us. No, they were from Morel Clan. That was not the same. And Charred Haze came from Ant Clan, so very interesting. I think all the cats we have right now are very, very pretty cats. Quite often you get cats that are just quite plain and boring, but these ones are really, really pretty. They've all got really unique, you know, fur colours and stuff. So if they have kittens, they're going to look really cool. I'm going to say that, and they're going to have the most plain looking kittens. But they look really cute. Oh, let's have a look what everyone's doing. Ministar sneezes on a snowflake, lands on his nose. Poppy Lake pretends to be busy. Frozen Bumble is checking up on the warriors. Rapid Catcher is having a good day. Warbler Speckle pounced on some movement under the snow like a fox. Lulu Water is hoping he finds an opportunity to snip back into his nest. Cliffpel is exhausted after patrol. Dandelion Feather can't stand this cold. Oh no. Silverfog wonders if she could handle Poppy Lake's position. Oh. She wants to be a deputy. Interesting. I can see that with with how strict she is and how she is always telling off the younger cats. She always is, ever since she became a warrior. The second she became a warrior, she was telling off the younger cats. Oh, so you can always tell that, you know, she's going to be a strict, and maybe she would be a good deputy, who knows, but I'm going to keep that until maybe Poppy's, what's his name? Poppy Lake, yeah. Poppy Lake retires. Frostbots is complaining about an itch he can't quite reach. Gragglefleck is remembering why she left her old clan. Oh gosh. Okay. Charred Haze is looking around camp with wonder. Blotstripe is careful not to stand under branches with snow on them. Oh, okay. Charred Haze is a good kitten and a good hunter. That's really cute. Maybe they'll have kittens at some point. Okay, so Frozen Bumble can go on a patrol on her own. While searching for some specific herbs, Frozen Bumble is startled by the weird sounds and whispers on the wind. let's proceed. Frozen Bumble follows the strange sound on the wind and finds that the body of an unknown queen with her kits beside them slowly getting cold. She cancels the patrol and returns to camp to help sending these lost souls to StarClan. Oh no, they all passed away. Oh, that's so sad. If only we'd gotten there a little bit sooner. That's heartbreaking. Okay, let's go on another patrol. Patrol devolves into ghost stories, putting everyone on edge. A branch snaps and the whole patrol runs back to camp. Later an argument breaks out on what caused the noise. Let's do 2 random cats. Cliffpelt suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Gregorfleck. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Great, and then 2 more random cats. Eyes glowing with the last rays of sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Rollerspeckle knows exactly how to take advantage of the growing gloom, giving the rest of the patrol a couple of ideas that tip the balance from a successful patrol to an astonishingly outstanding one. And we've got loads of prey, which is great. We really need that. Okay, let's do another... Oh, we're allies with everyone! Amazing. I wonder if you could get more than just being an ally. I don't know, but I'm gonna praise Cloudy Clan again and maybe try and make them our friends. I think we can change again, so I'm gonna get another feeding the clan. And then how is our medicine cats doing? Plentiful herbs, great, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's do another time skip. 16 additional pieces of prey were gathered, great. At the gathering, Poppy Lake informs Cloudy Clan's leader that the Fern Clan apprentices idolize Cloudy Clan warriors. Oh, Ministar stands triumphantly on a leg that now looks only a little worse than before. While it'll always be weaker than his others, it's been a long journey to heal such a badly injured limb, so I'm guessing he's not going to look any different. Rabbit Catcher announced that he's expecting kids! He dares any cat to force him into that stuffy old nursery, and to him delight, I think it's supposed to be to his delight, no cat tries to. Maybe next moon, but not now. He was reinforcing the nursery last moon. He knew it. He knew that he was expecting kids. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Gregorfleck was seen chasing off a kitty pet off the territory. The clan has encountered Draco. Okay. Is he in our clan? No, he's just in the... I think he's in a separate thing. Rabbit Catcher, I'm so happy that he's having kittens because he was the one that when he was first introduced into the clan, I couldn't wait to see him. I really was hoping that he would have kittens, and he is! Warbler was another one I wanted to have kittens as well. And if, you know, at 133 moons, Rabbit Catcher can have kits, then I'm sure that so can she at some point, maybe if she finds a mate. I don't know if she's always had a crush on Poppy Lake, who has now got a mate, so can't really do that. And also Minnostar. Oh, she also doesn't like him either a little bit. So, okay. But otherwise, she's not had any... She started to get... He's got a mate! Now that he's finally got a mate, she's like, oh, actually, I kind of like you too. Okay. So I don't know if she's actually ever going to get a mate. But you never know. Minnostar's little leg, you could see his little scar thing he's got. I wasn't sure if he would have, you know, something physical, but he does. Minnostar can't wait for New Leaf. Poppy Lake is considering a unique approach to organising the patrols. Frozen Bumble is struggling to remember all of the names of herbs. Oh, uh-oh. Rabbit Catcher is patching up a hole in the camp wall. Okay, he's like, I'm expecting kits. I'm like waiting. I'm like, you know, putting barriers up and stuff. Wobblespeckle pretends to be busy. Lily Water is seeking out a place where he can be by himself for a bit. Oh, he is alone, so I was gonna say, I feel like he's always trying to find, you know, time to be on his own. But yeah, he's a loner, which makes sense. Cliffpelt found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Then the Lion Feather is craving the taste of vole. Did I say vole, right? Yeah. Silverfog can't wait to take a nap later. Frostbots had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. Gragglefleck sneezes when a snowflake landed on her nose. Chard Hayes curses at a squirrel that barely got away. You are very injured. I don't know why you are out trying to hunt, but okay. Botstripe is giving advice to the younger cats. Oh, I love how the like medicine den like nest is visible. For some reason I don't think I'd like noticed that it was a different colour than like the snow. Okay, let's get you on a patrol on your own. Frozen Bumble notices that the old moss in the medicine den is getting Frozen Bumble notices that the moss in the medicine den is getting old. She needs to go and gather some more. Frozen Bumble quickly makes her way to the best moss patch she knows. She spends a bit of time slicing bits off with her claws, careful not to get any root or dirt in the pile. Once she's satisfied, she takes a moment to wrap her jaws around the heap, then makes her way back to camp. Alright, we'll get 3 more random cats. Patrol hears a cat begging for the housefolk to come back, just barely intelligible over the sound of monsters being away. Okay, last time this happened, the cat that we heard got run over by a car, and I'm terrified that this is going to happen again, so I'm going to proceed anyway and really hope that something's happening. We're not going to find a cat on the road, although okay, Poppy Lake finds a kitty pet collapsed by the thunderpath, wailing for her housefolk. Okay, Poppy Lake comforts her, asking why she was left there. The only explanation she has is that she's sick. Perhaps she was too much of a burden? Oh my god, that's heartbreaking. Poppy Lake offers her a place in Fern Clan, at least until she recovers. She tentatively accepts, looking longingly at the thunderpath as she's led away. Oh my gosh, Thorfleck. So I thought that said Thornfleck, but it's Thorfleck. Join the clan. Your clan reputation towards outsiders improved. Let's see, where is she? Oh, poor thing. Oh, she's become a warrior, so she's definitely saying, oh, poor baby, poor thing. I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's like better. I want to see how what she's got. She's got white cough. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go back to the patrols. Patrol again. Let's get you guys. You know what? You guys are mates. Go on a patrol together. Dandelion Feather suggests this might be a good chance to practice a few techniques with Frostbots. Look, that's so cute. As Dandelion Feather and Frostbots run around Fern Clan's territory, theoretically training, Frostbots feels wild and free, like he's going to burst with unexpected happiness. He turns and pounces on Dandelion Feather, starting a play fight with their prey. Eyes glowing with the last rays of sunset, the small gathering party heads out into the gathering dusk. Warbler tries to show off, but it screws up with the coordination of the entire patrol. Wonderful. Great job, Warbler. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we've got one more moon, and then the kittens will be born. I'm so excited. Okay, with the heightened focus of the clan, 20 additional pieces of prey were gathered. Great. Silverfog is happy to find her body pain-free since her broken bone is finally healed. Rabbitcatcher hopes the litters will be small. He feels overwhelmed at the idea of a big litter. He doesn't believe he can efficiently perform his duties while expecting kits and decides to move into the nursery. I mean, oh yeah, he is the mediator actually. Thorfleck has recovered from white cough. Yay! Oh, I can't wait to see what she looks like. Oh, very pretty. Oh, look at her little like thing on her nose. That's really cute. She's a renowned hunter and has a keen eye. Good. Okay, let's see. Minister wants to spend time alone today. Okay, fair enough. Poppy Lake wonders who will give him his 9 lives. Oh, you are 115 moons old, sir. And your leader has 8 lives left and is only 82 moons old. I don't think that you will be getting to leader status unless something happens to Minnostar. But I think you might be unfortunately mistaken in thinking you're going to get your 9 lives. Frozen Bubble saw a 2-leg petting a loner. Rabbitcatcher negotiates a herb trade with another clan. Wobblespeckle reports something to Minnostar. Lulu Water had a nightmare involving a 2-leg trap. Thorfleck misses how her 2 legs kept their den at a comfy temperature at all times. Oh, it must be awful going from a warm home to being freezing cold, like in the snow. Poor baby. Cliffpelt saw a kitty pet with the fluffiest fur imaginable today. Dandelion Feather is humming a tune that he heard near a 2-leg place. Silverfog is having a nice conversation with a cat's garden camp. Frostbots is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Gragglefleck is thinking about how the strange 2-leg object she saw recently. Chard Hayes thinks Poppy Lake is doing an alright job as deputy. Blotstripe doesn't understand why other cats make rules that he has to follow. Okay, let's go on a patrol. Let's send Frozen Bumble on her own. I I just realised I've been waiting for Kittens to be born so that we can have an apprentice for Frozen Bumble, and maybe one of the new kittens that's about to be born next moon can be her apprentice. Who knows? We'll see. He is hoping to have a small litter, so it might not be very many kits to choose between, but we might be able to choose one that might be a good pick to be a medicine cat apprentice. We'll see. As the frozen snows of Leaf Bear blow around camp, Frozen Bumble eyes her herb stores. She should still be able to dig up burdock. Frozen Bumble heads out to replenish the clan's stocks. Maybe she's coming down with a runny nose, but Frozen Bumble doesn't manage to sniff out any burdock, and it feels like a wasted afternoon. I hope you're not getting a cold or a runny nose or anything, because that might mean white cough, and I really hope you don't have that. As the patrol gathers together, train under Poppy Lake's leadership, Silverfog admits that she had a vision from Sarkland last night. Silverfog notices Poppy Lake looking at her enviously, so Silverfog withdraws from the rest of the patrol and dismisses the dream as unimportant. Okay. Let's do 3 more random cats. Torflex suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session, picking up a good selection of new tricks to try out in the next skirmish. Let's send all of you guys out on a border patrol this time. While walking along the border, the patrol notices a Glint Clan patrol renewing their scent marks ahead. I mean, let's just go forward. Once the patrols cross paths, Warbler is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with a friendly greeting. The patrols pause to converse for a little while. Warbler bringing up a story that, while slightly embarrassing for Warbler, is entertaining and lighthearted. The patrols part in good spirits. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, so next moon is going to be the 2nd year. Done. 2 years now until we turn to next moon. And that is when Rapid Catcher is going to have his kittens. Which I cannot wait to see, but I'm going to wait until next time to go to the next moon. So I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!